Hello Cancers, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. Okay, firstly you have Queen of Pentacles, then you have Page of Swords, then you have Three of Cups, then you have the Five of Swords. So, firstly, with the Queen of Pentacles, you're definitely really liking where you're finding yourself, and that's a weird thing to say. It just seems as if your circumstances right now, this week ahead, are ideal. Your life, where you're finding yourself, in others' eyes, they might not see the potential. You're seeing potential in everything around you and creating money, opportunities, wealth, and just good things for yourself. You're definitely like, this is, I can't explain it other than it's like an even better version of when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. There's like that bit on to an extreme is how you're feeling about your life right now. It's like you are capable of turning anything into gold. It's very much like what's it called? Lost the word. But you're definitely feeling very secure, or are about to be. If you're watching this going, this isn't for me, you're about to be finding yourself feeling very, if I can speak, secure. Then you have Page of Swords. There is something where there's a high, obviously, when it comes to your career, finances, money, everything like that, materialistic kind of things are very good for you this week. And then it almost feels like because that's going so well, you're almost putting friendships or social stuff or love or something, it's either on the back burner or there's just something about being a bit hesitant towards it. Maybe you don't want to spread yourself too thin, but there's just something about like dancing around it. For that's coming in, you're dancing around something, so it could be somebody's inviting you out or something, and you're, instead of just saying no, you're dancing around it because you don't want to say no. That's what it feels like. It feels like invitations. Pages are messengers. So Page of Swords, it feels as if this is the energy of someone coming towards you, and they almost kind of know you're too busy, and you know you're too busy, but you also really want to make something work. I don't know if you're going to be able to make it work. It kind of seems like you will, because then you have Three of Cups. So Three of Cups is the energy of socializing, having fun. So some of you going out on dates, some of you celebrating things with friends, some of you like, it's just this energy of just having a good time, enjoying yourself, right? As simple as it sounds, it's not simple. It's very positive, because you're letting your hair down a little bit. Even though you're working very hard in some way, it doesn't feel like hard work, it just feels like it's keeping you busy. And then at the end of the day, you're still finding time to let your hair down, like I said. Then you have Five of Swords. Five of Swords, very nice. I don't know why I said that. Five of Swords is actually not, if you look into tarot, Five of Swords isn't necessarily a card you would say that's very nice. But the words fell out of my mouth as I said it. So Five of Swords is usually kind of like unnecessary conflict. So it could be in your mind, it could be you kind of going over and creating a battle in yourself that doesn't need to be happening. Or it's things that people around you are kind of fighting and you're like, I'm gonna sit this one out. This is pointless. You guys aren't gonna get anywhere. Because like this energy of this dude's just sitting there like, what's going on? I've got all these swords, like I don't want to use them. Why is everybody wanting a sword right now? So I feel as if you have it's not that you're too weak to fight or to argue or to debate. Whatever this is about, could be mental, could be like with your words, because there's swords here. But whatever it is, you're like, I know exactly what I could say, but this fight is pointless. Nobody's getting anywhere. It's already been said. Like this, you're just sitting on the sidelines watching people argue or something. I'm gonna clarify the Queen of Pentacles. The Devil with the Queen of Pentacles. Like I said, there's a little bit of energy about like materialistic. I don't mean that in a bad way. There's nothing wrong with wanting nice things, of like paying attention to more physical appearances and wanting to accumulate a lot of wealth. It's not a bad thing, especially right where we are in life. It's not bad. However, with the Devil card, it almost is like it's kind of just letting you know not to get too wrapped up in your ego, to the point where you stress about it, if that makes sense. So some of you could stress about having like looking perfect, or maybe wanting to, I don't know why, it's like you're trying to outdo your past version of yourself. So it could be because we're coming to the end of the year, you might be comparing where you are this year to where you were at the end of last year. But there's something where you're trying to outdo you, which is amazing. Like, you're your own competitor, right? Better to put yourself up against your past self than somebody that has lived a very different life. So it's good that you're doing that. However, don't stress if you can't see any outer changes in your life from where you were last year, because this energy of this, it feels as if you might be comparing how much you've made this year, how many career advancements you've had, or how much you can see movement from, and you can't actually see sometimes the amount of progress you've had, the amount of things you've done. It's more of a feeling, and there's the character you've come into, the person, the woman, the man you've become. You can't really put you up to who you were last year and be like, yeah, okay, I'm happy with how much improvement I made. Don't do that. It's like you're not going to see it accurately. All the things you've accomplished, overcome, every little tiny thing and big thing you've done, you're not seeing. You might be too wrapped up in, oh, I never actually got to save up for the car I was gonna save up. Like, there's something where you could beat yourself up without knowing, like, you've had an extremely, like, in terms of personal growth, you've grown so much. You've come into your own. You've come into this very confident, secure person. You keep bettering yourself, and then it almost feels as if this year you're like, oh, I haven't changed enough. And you don't need to keep changing on the outside. There's things happening on the inside. It feels more about achievements. You're like, I haven't achieved enough, and you've achieved a lot. Six of Cups to clarify Page of Swords. Yeah, that's that thing of, I feel like somebody's gonna invite you out, or like an old friend or an old flame or something is gonna want to reconnect and kind of ask you out, want to do something, and you're gonna really, really, really want to do it and have no time to do it. However, it seems as if you're making time, because you then have the Three of Cups. Six of Cups is like, can be people from the past returning into your life, and Three of Cups can be reunions. So it almost feels like it's syncing up very nicely. Eight of Swords with the Three of Cups. I feel as if this Three of Cups is coming at a very good time. This having fun, enjoying yourself, letting your hair down. It's coming at a time where you thought you couldn't. You think you have to, for some reason. Maybe it is what I was saying before. Maybe you feel like you've not achieved enough or something. But I feel as if you're not seeing something clearly, because with the Eight of Swords you're feeling very stuck, and you're not stuck at all. And this Three of Cups is going to help you to kind of just enjoy yourself and live and have fun and not take things so heavily. You aren't like, you weren't put on this work to work very hard, achieve as much as you can, and that's it. There's more to life, and I feel as if you're gonna really feel that this week. You're gonna feel that there's more to life than achievements and, you know, commendations, and you're just gonna be happy. Clarifying the Five of Swords. You have the Star card with the Five of Swords. So you're actually very much With this Five of Swords of unnecessary conflict, you're just watching it go by. Whether that be thoughts in your mind, overthinking, stressing, thinking about the past, you're just letting those thoughts go by with that star card, like a shooting star, right? You're just letting it, it's not worth the time. It's not worth the time. And others of you, this is about actual conflict happening around you, people debating, fighting with each other about, you know, politics or just unnecessary things. With the star card, there's things where, like, things are healing. You're healing by not engaging in... It just feels like repeating cycles of arguments that keep going round and round and round, and then the next day the same thing happens and the same topic's brought up and the same conclusions come where everyone disagrees anyway. Like, there's something where you're deciding to just, I'm not gonna say it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And it's actually very healing for you because you're like, I know I'm right. I know I'm right. And they know they're right in their mind. I'm just gonna be happy. And this is wish fulfillment as well. So there could also be, with you letting go of this very soon, there's gonna be a wish fulfillment of someone actually ending up agreeing with your point of view that wouldn't usually, that is very much on the other side of your point of view. I feel like this has been a very strange reading. I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. And I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Child Tarot Tuesdays.